Exactly.
That's cool.
His burst is amazing, but he literally doesn't work until he gets a C1. His C1, you cannot play him effectively until you get his C1 because of how it works. I'll show you his C1 after this fight's over, but his C1 is a crime against the players. His talent now reads, what? Excuse me? Excuse me. You're just going to rewrite his talent from his constellation? The gracious rebuke from the passive talent, there shall be no peace, is changed to this. Unforgivable. Just unforgivable. That should have been part of his base kit. Fuck you.
5-star, not a 4-star.
He's not a 4-star. He doesn't
5-star.
He doesn't have abilities locked behind constellation. All they needed to do was the bottom half, the additional, that should have been his constellation. But the top half should always be true.
Still have the time to.
No, it's too late. The community is very upset about it. Top to bottom, everyone's like, okay, Hu Tao getting the stamina, free stamina, she wasn't broken before. You just had to jump cancel, which is less fun than dash canceling. But Klee, you have to jump cancel. It was not a game-breaking change. This guy, without his talent, the only way he can heal is if you're under 60%. He has his charge attack heals him, basically. Right? But only if he's under 60%. When you get his C1, the enhanced state from his E skill also lets him heal. When he's in his E skill, his attacks consume his hit points. Not enough. So the problem is his it doesn't matter.
If he had Hu Tao level health.
Even if he did, it didn't matter. So his
No, if he had Hu Tao level health.
His weapon isn't even a health point bonus. He's an attacking character. He has no health case. He has no health scaling aspects.
Health scaling.
Maybe, but the point I was going to say is, his E skill, he starts losing health when he normal attacks, and when you have C1, he restores health when he charge attacks. Perfect, absolutely perfect. It's C0. Fuck you. Basically, fuck you. He has to be under 60. And so it ends up being like, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. The whole thing's dumb. And I mean, the 60% makes it impossible to use with Bennett because Bennett will heal him up. So he can't do his enhanced charge attacks when he has Bennett. And just poorly designed character. Very powerful. Does a lot of damage at C1. I'm sure his C6 is ludicrous. They always are. Let's see, C6. C6 crit rate of his charge attack is increased by 10%, and his crit damage by 80%.
His constellation.
And he will create an icicle that deals damage as well.
Remember when that was a C6?
Yeah, I know, right? This is his C6. And then the C4 that was a C6, yes. The hit point restored.
Was that a C4? Because I thought.
No. And then the C4 is, instead of getting 30% health, he gets 50% health. And when he overheals, he gets a bonus. So he wants to use your skill, use a charge attack, overheal, get a bonus.
Actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What about C?
Yeah, this is C6 here. What's another interesting thing about him? Look at what this talent does. Normal attack goes up by level 3. Not skill and burst. He gets a normal attack 3 levels from his C3.
Is that how?
His talent, his yes, it does 1 burst of damage and then boosts his normal attacks.
Nope,
It doesn't do any skill damage.
That's so fun. They wrote a character like that.
Right.
And they realized, wait a minute. Make it work.
But anyhow, I mean, he triggers Jingshu and he has other mechanical things that are okay. But it's just that the fact that someone like me, who's like a meta player, would not play him outside of C1 is kind of a crime.